from Racine, Wisconsin.
Punch him in the balls!
Wow.
See how it happens every time?
Wait. Every single time.
What did you just say?
And wait.
It's new game night.
Who did that?
Back to the intro.
Back to the intro.
Jesus. Live from Heresy, Wisconsin, it's a podcast that put the ass in asteroids. It's Guys, Games, and Beer! Yay! And today, we've got, yes, that's right, come on, Larry!
Yeah, new game night.
New game night. We have got a prototype
game night?
of Los Cthuluchadores, and we are playing it.
No, new, not nude. New.
Not nude, sorry.
N-E-W.
Might be nude later. There is the box. It's a prototype, so
See, that would be the
but my
most
body was
awkward
ready.
podcast I've been to if it was nude game
Alright,
night.
so we're going to cut for
Not
a
in-
second, and we will bring the board up. Okay, well, we've got the board set up. Travis has been reviewing the rules. Larry's been shoving some of the counters up his shirt, as he usually does. So we are ready to play. Is there anything you guys would like to say?
Yeah, we've just gone over the basic rules for this one because we're not very complicated, complex, fancy folk yet. We're not very accustomed to the game. So, but basically,
not wearing long sleeves.
we need you to do a test play. We have some things to go over, but basically, it's an elaborate rock paper scissors just for the basic game. They've got like advanced cards with special moves and everything, but we're just gonna keep it nice and simple so we can explain the rules as we go along.
Well, and this is the prototype, which I think is a pretty high quality prototype.
I was going to say it looks more like a production.
Yeah, I mean, this
Right,
almost
I've
looks
seen games-
production ready.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
really does look production ready.
So, and I was really impressed when we received it and the quality of it. So,
The board is a mini-me. It's just like the real board, only 75% the size.
I am a little jealous though
Really?
because the creators have special origami figures for theirs, so they actually have
that's
like 3D figures for theirs, which look pretty cool. I haven't checked out the Kickstarter, but they're going to be kickstarting this eventually. I'm sure that's probably going to be one of the rewards.
And there will, of course, be a link to the Kickstarter
So,
in the description.
Basically, the premise of this game is you're a Cthulian luchador. So you are playing as some sort of elder god, but trying to kick the shit out of another elder god, or convert enough cultists to your side to kind of do some sort of crazy enchantment and dominate the battlefield, or win victory by being a fan favorite. I don't know. Doesn't go a whole lot into the lore about it yet.
and because we're just starting out on this. We're just doing the 2-player basic set, but they have advanced rules, and there are rules for 4 players and 4-player tag team.
Oh, no, that would be
4-player free for all. So
You can live out all your HP, Lovecraftian,
Cage match.
wrestling.
WWF
Fantasy.
fantasy.
Yeah, right?
I'm sorry, WWE.
I'm gonna get all grapply with my tentacles.
No,
Yeah.
WWC. Wait.
No, it's WWE
Cthulhu.
World Wrestling Entertainment. They had to change because they
Wrestling
lost
Cthulhu.
to
Come on.
tree huggers. So,
Hey, the tree
That's
huggers
pretty,
were there
yeah.
first.
They're fierce, yeah.
Hippies.
oh, and we have a bottle cap rule because we played it and we already created a house rule.
Yeah,
So-
we were a little confused on how some. Basically, your objective is to either damage the other player, convert the cultist, but when you damage the other player, or for a movement's sake, there's a type of card that lets you ooze all over the battlefield, which is weird on all itself. Yeah, this game is about oozing, grappling, and countering your way to victory. So it gets pretty dirty, you know.
Just like the
I
game
don't-
of love.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Right.
You really would like to completely ooze your opponent out.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the tentacle grappling here. You know, I'm okay with that.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway, so you were saying that you ooze everywhere, and if
Just some
both people have the same card, you do the same action. So you both ooze, and we weren't really sure because you can place only the counter that's showing.
Let's go a bit of basic here. Basically, there's a rock paper scissors. There's a grapple, which overcomes a shamble,
Worst marker ever.
which overcomes a counter, and the counter overcomes the grapple. So basically, both players will have for the basic game. For the basic game, they'll have 3 different cards. You'll have the grapple, the counter, and the shamble. Both players will choose one card from their hand and reveal it at the same time. we basically will choose, and so basically I chose a grapple for mine, and Larry chose a counter. So his would take dominance over mine. So my card would have no effect for that round, and then we resolve. If both players had the same card, for example, him and I both chose a shamble, both cards get to take effect, and then we both take our turn. So we weren't sure when a card both takes effect, which order they went in. So we just created a house rule. We're going to pass a bottle cap back and forth. I'm sure that will be clarified in the full rules. So for board setup, basically we've got...
I think, though, before we start, whoever has the bottle cap goes second. Because there's an advantage to going second and having last place.
Okay.
Over...
That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Larry wanted to be advantageous first here, so he's going to go ahead and do that. So we have our 2 Cthulhuchadorians here, and we've got our cultists, and these ooze bridges. You can ooze bridges, which basically allow us to connect our cultists together and kind of create a whole fan section in here. So we're going to go ahead and choose our first move. Uno, dos, tres. Shamble. And he chose a counter, so mine takes dominance.
Oh, I take the beating.
Yeah, it doesn't actually get hit with anything.
No, not because
I just
only
get-
grapple.
I basically get 2 effects on this card. I get to first place by ooze. So you look on this, it's got these really cool little sliders. I really think this is a clever idea. So basically, the more damage you take, the more guts you squirt all over the stage, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, take that how you will. Mine's nice and brown. He's got the Rhea! So I'm going to go ahead and take 2. The first ooze that you ooze out always has to be on your square. So that'll be right nice in the middle there. And then the second one I can place anywhere. I'll go ahead and, actually I'll put that there. And then I get to slide around and reposition myself any way I'd like to. I also get, because I took dominance in that round, I, obviously, as the better luchador, get to take... Hey, Larry laughs! That's the taunt rule. Okay, so not only did I get a cultist for dominating, I caused Larry to laugh, so there's a taunt rule that if you can gesture, or without screwing up the board, you can gesture, you can joke. If you can get your opponent to laugh before everything's resolved, you get a second cultist on the board.
I'm gonna be so screwed when I play this game. I laugh.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be really
yeah.
bad. We get a few beers in us,
Now I just
you
feel
know.
like,
I know this. Like, I'm gonna want to laugh and have fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. No, this isn't funny. This isn't funny.
fuck you.
So everybody's gonna have their thing, right? All right. So we're gonna choose another one here. 1, 2.
Oh, I knew you were going to do
So
that.
he's
Yeah.
gonna move 1 square towards me because before anything's resolved, he has to move towards me.
And now I get a throw me.
And now, yeah, so the counter doesn't really do any damage. I just get to move his counter to any location and facing. So I'm going to move him back and turn him away. And then I get to change my counter's facing. I'm just going to keep it there. And then I'll take a cultist.
He's kicking my ass.
All right, we'll reveal the next card.
Mm-hmm.
Larry and I ended the last practice match in a double
What?
KO, but Larry was doing pretty well. So I chose a shamble this time. The shamble actually tops the counter on this one. So Larry's card has no effect for this round. So now, for mine, it says I have 2 effects. I get to place the ooze again. I still only have a squirt of 2, which is a really, really weird phrasing. Yeah, I'm just going to squirt a little bit.
Well, you knew with this group.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And this is not my kind of game.
Yes, you get to squirt all over the place.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move around here. So in a very, very quick match here, I've already up to 6 cultists here.
You get to
Unfortunately,
7, you win.
I can't do anything right now. I can't place cultists over here because I need to put ooze in these ooze pits before I can bridge over the gap. So the grapple takes counter over shamble, so I'm going to move 1 way towards Larry. Come on, Larry, you played so much better last game. Come on!
True.
Come on! You're smiling there. Don't even think you're not. I can't put another cultist down anyway, because
I know.
You're gonna ooze on the board though because I did damage to you.
Right.
So you're gonna go down a life, and then you're gonna.
Wait. Let me resolve my original ooze.
You don't actually take.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna
You don't
go
get to
down
resolve your
1,
card. Actually, I think you take the damage and then you squirt.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this game's terminology innocuous, but still very dirty.
Here's another thing we weren't really sure on the rules on if you cover or give these counters back to your opponent. We've just been playing you give them back.
Well, yeah, because otherwise you run out of counters. But I mean, technically, you can replace. It looks like you can replace your ooze or another player's ooze with yours,
Alright,
so
where
they
was
can't
I
slide
at?
around.
Oh, yeah.
I moved to you in the center. I don't know where
Okay.
you were facing. I was moving from there, so I was there.
Yeah.
So, all right, and then so I dealt 1 damage to you. All right, 1, 2. But we both shamble now. So this is. Since we weren't playing with the marker, I'll let you start that one first, resolve it. Or I'll start first on that one.
Right.
So place the squared values news counters. We'll kind of go back and forth here. So the first one has to start in your location. So I'll go ahead and take over Larry's ooze here.
Well, we'll just break even then.
Oh yeah, break even there.
So that's gonna stay.
Yeah. So
Well,
then,
that's 1 apiece. So you have 2.
yeah, so I have to place my second one.
And maybe that's why they don't figure you need a counter. We were so even last time that maybe that's part of the reason we needed that.
Yeah.
So now you finished placing.
Yeah, I placed my second, so you have 2 more.
So I have this, and I'm also going to put that.
Okay.
All right, so, and now you move.
I can move around here and change my facing.
Yeah. And I'm going to move here and change my facing. That's terrific. Look, of course.
Right? You're getting ready to
Looking at
attack
each
here,
other from
right?
across the room.
Eyeing each other up.
They're getting into the ooze position.
Yes. Now,
Let's
all
see
right,
what's
so,
going on.
now as we decided,
Ah, position. Damn it. Missed opportunity.
oh, and that's called the bottle cap rule, by the way.
Yeah.
If you-
Trademarked by Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Doing a
right.
beer check. I
Oh
think, too.
boy, I don't know.
Okay.
All right. All
1,
right.
2. Grapple and shamble. So my grapple takes priority. So basically,
Yeah, but I'm not in the zone.
you actually are. The tentacle zone. You can be grappled if you're within reach of the opponent. To successfully grapple, both Cthulhu-Luchadors must be facing in the same location, or the grappling Cthulhu-Luchador must be facing towards its opponent and be within range. So basically, I'd move 1 square, and then I'm in range with you to hit you with my tentacles. So it basically this counter's marked. That's kind of your like where you can face. So you're within my danger zone now because it's 1 square away. So you'll take 1 damage, ooze.
Okay.
So he's down to 1 health. He now squirts 4.
Now I had one.
Had to put 1. Okay. So I think it still squirts there. I don't know if it changes or. So and then I get the last cultist, and since I picked up 7 cultists,
Yeah, you win.
I win the game.
Yeah,
Wow. A decisive victory.
it was.
No, yeah, it's so basically, and they with the advanced rules, which I would like to try eventually. It seems like there's a lot more dirty tactics and things because you're only playing with 3 cards out of the very 15 or 20 moves you get to choose. So it can get. We just figured we learn the basics first.
Awesome.
So, but it does have a very interesting set of play. Last game we were really kind of dancing around each other because we didn't know what we were doing.
Well, yeah, and you gotta get a. I didn't do a good job of predicting what you were gonna do. I mean, because it's a little more than rock, paper, scissors because you have some information.
Yeah,
You know how close somebody is, and you know what way the person's facing.
how close your opponent is to either KOing you or winning.
Right. So they might have like, for example, at some point you needed to ooze because you needed to cross a bridge.
Yeah.
So you needed to ooze somewhere, so you were going to throw a shamble to ooze or something like that. Or I wouldn't suspect you would just take damage to ooze, but... So...
Well, verdict?
I like it. I would like to get a few minutes, and I would like to actually try an advanced round.
Awesome.
See how it goes. Because, yeah, it looks like they add in some Elder Signs and things like that. We'll try to give it a go. So.
Sounds good. We're going to take a break for a second, and I think we're going to do what we've been playing.
It's almost like...
It's hip to be a square.
And now it's time for the third segment of Guys, Games, and Beer! That was half-ass, guys. Nice job.
Hey, we got that.
You know,
Wait,
Fair, we're already a little drunk.
maybe
We're not that
a little drunk.
Okay, we're already pretty drunk.
Like if you're
Oh my God.
I'm not that
We're not that drunk.
We're not that drunk.
We're not that
I love starting chants. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
You stopped that.
See, that's going to be this weekend.
I can't really see
That
what's
is
going to be this weekend.
You can't with those big old eyes. You can't see.
I told him.
So, Rob, what are we doing right now?
Reminds me of the...
We're looking at Travis.
At the googly eye. I told him if he kept jerking off that much, he was gonna go blind.
I told him no more Everclear, but he does Everclear every time.
I gotta say,
So-
you know, he kind of looks like a minion.
I was just thinking that! He totally does!
Can we
I'm your son.
Can we paint the Oculus Rift yellow and then he'll actually look like a minion?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got some spray paint.
You can paint yours, Rob.
I got some
We can make him an
yellow
angry minion and spray paint him purple.
Yeah. So,
Supposed to throw a coming attraction. That's,
so Larry, I guess we're
coming
doing,
up.
what have we been playing? Larry, what have you been playing?
Oh, I don't know.
He's been playing the same damn thing.
Yeah, Skyrim. Several hours in. Saturday before the Super Bowl, I got up and put in 8 hours of Skyrim. Just
Dude, after Friday night, you actually got up on Saturday morning?
Oops.
You didn't say
yeah,
that?
no, I got up Saturday morning. I played Skyrim on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
Fine, the
So I
rest of us
actually
were
put in
dead.
like 20 hours on Skyrim in the last 4 or 5 days.
Oh,
That's my boy.
There you
And
go.
you just get along. Actually, I was doing all that. I've decided I know what motivates me. I love saying done, and so I've been doing all the missions, and I wasn't doing any of the sort of like the non-miscellaneous missions. I was not doing any of them. I just was doing miscellaneous. Finally, I read that there's basically no end to the miscellaneous, so I started actually doing the
Main story.
quests, the main quests, and sort of main side quests, and it's been fun. You know, it's a little different. You know, different RPGs have different things to offer. Like, there's some stronger story in like Dragon Age, but being able to run around and just, you know, pound people's heads off is kind of fun. Which is, my character is essentially Conan. He's big, he's huge, and he's got a top-end two-handed weapon skill.
He's
and
also
he
large.
basically just walks over and hits people. They're shooting him, you know, just shooting with air. I got arrows sticking out of everything. I just walk up and wham! That's it. That's fun.
I've got actually they released something that, or they're prototyping something that's similar to the Omni, which was kickstarted with the Oculus, and people have been having a field day with the Oculus and Skyrim. Like, it is one of the coolest things on the Oculus, and they've got a few drivers available that you can actually use your Oculus in Skyrim, and they'll kind of hack it together so you can actually get a point of view using the goggles, and you can actually strap yourself in. It's got frictionless shoes. You can actually kind of run around, and they've hacked it to use Wiimotes, so you can actually use the gestures for spellcasting or slicing and things like that, or shooting a bow, and it is really fucking awesome.
Man, and Skyrim has no sex scenes.
He's on the box. Who with Bethesda? Start taking notes.
Oh my God.
Start taking notes, start taking nudes.
Matt, what do you
And I suppose you got to do that on a PC then, and I've been playing
Yeah,
on 360.
there's probably a hack.
so.
And if you're playing it on Steam, you have the internet right there. Shift tab.
Matt, what have you been playing?
I have been playing a little Final Fantasy XIV, a lot of cell phone games like the Despicable Me Minion Rush, which is really fun. And for
Is that
some
like
reason,
an Android game or?
yeah, it's one of those endless runners like Temple Run, which I hate, and Subway, whatever the hell, which I also hate. But I really like the Minion Rush because you are a minion and you just run and collect bananas through all like the different worlds of the Despicable Me world. It's another Game Loft game, but it plays really well, and it's
Game Loft's usually really good about it.
Downloading it right
yeah,
now.
yeah, I know. It's because I literally got Noob to start playing it right now, so he's playing it now, and Matt's gonna download it and start playing it right now.
I am playing it right now.
He is, and I played about an hour of Starbound, and I'm really excited to go back because that game is really cool.
Okay.
I really want to strip mine my first planet.
Yay! Rocket! Noob, what you playing?
Right now I'm playing what Matt just described, and lately I've been playing a game called Smite on my PC lately. And
Not
if you go,
smote.
Not smote.
That's
Right.
That's past tense.
That looks like a first-person League of Legends game.
It's like a third-person League of
Or
Legends.
yeah, third-person.
So it's League of Legends.
Well,
So
League of Legends
right,
is
so I was
first
saying,
person,
it
right?
sounds a lot like
Over
League
the
of
shoulder
Legends.
League of Legends is what you're saying.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Over the shoulder.
OTS
Top
3.
Ooh, OTS. I like
3P.
that. New Bet, what have you been playing?
I haven't played anything really other than
Despicable Me Minion Rush.
I'm doing that right now.
You're welcome,
And-
Game Loft.
I've been playing a game called 4 Pictures, 1 Movie, and that's been about it. Because I've been working and babysitting.
Excuses, excuses.
Hey, well, it's kind
You
of
see
a
these
game.
eyes staring at you, I think.
I just want to point out that Travis is playing Pokemon wearing an Oculus.
He's wearing Oculus Pokemon.
Oddly enough, he actually can't
Oculus
see the
Rift
screen.
He's just
The
so
Oculus is
into
plugged
it.
into nothing.
I don't know, but if he starts grinding it, we're in trouble.
If an Eevee gets on the screen,
Hate to have him breed some Pokemon here.
Yeah,
I
Travis
get
is really
it.
into
It's a running
breeding right now,
joke,
so it's
whatever.
right in
At least
his
I'm
face.
passionate about something.
Good, I can use that graphic again, though.
Yeah, right?
Yes!
Yeah! All that Photoshop didn't go to waste.
Yay!
Guy likes Pokemon. What
No,
of it?
seriously, how are you seeing the screen?
Magic. Ray Charles.
He's using the force. Yeah, Ray Charles used to love Pokemon.
Ray Charles couldn't see, but he could.
Ba-
You can feel the music.
Ben, what have you been playing?
Well, because Matt was so awesome and actually texted me that this was happening today, I went out of my way to play video games.
Yay!
You're
Final
welcome.
Fantasy Mystic Quest
Nice.
on my PC emulated, which is awesome because you can fast forward so you don't have to go like, I'm gonna walk in a straight line for 10 minutes. Like, nope, fast forward. Bzz. All right, done. Oh, this battle? I know I'm gonna win this. Bzz, done.
Yeah. You know,
Sorry.
all games should have that.
Yeah, being able to fast forward through the bullshit.
They in Donkey Kong Country, the Wii game, like you could play it a couple times, and then they'd offer you Super Kong, and he'd just play the level for you.
Oh, yeah, when you were bad, you failed a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if
Play the whole damn
if
game
you
now.
failed the level enough, you would have somebody Super Kong running through you.
Theoretically, you're supposed to then watch and see how he done it, and then go back, but you don't have to.
That's for the best. Oh yeah, I think I remember having that happen to me. Jonah, what have you been playing? Loudly.
Believe it or not, I've been playing Killing Floor
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh
And,
shit.
once again. And I have come back to get all my level 6s in all my classes.
Remind me to do more
Before I
homework
got-
for you.
So far I got the Sharpshooter level 6 and the Firebug level 6.
Get a life.
Good job.
Put him to work.
Hippie.
That's pretty good. Tom, what have you been playing?
Nothing, but I've been doing a whole bunch of hardware work lately, so...
Oh, you've been playing something.
Well, that's a whole other story, but that's just because I got
He's so
enough
handsome.
going on. Yeah, I am definitely handsome.
It's
dream
But
about
yeah,
joysticks.
so I got myself thanks to Jimmy, a GameCube. So I'm working.
I remember one of the games.
What's wrong with the GameCube?
Thank you.
It's got mini discs.
There's nothing wrong with the
No,
GameCube.
one of those games.
Super Smash Bros.
So
amazing.
I've been working on getting that
Heck
set
no,
up.
Banana
So.
Blitz, baby. Give me some Super Monkey Man.
Do it.
Monkey Ball.
Super.
Give me some Super Monkey Man.
I'll say to you.
Yeah, Monkey Man.
Pound drums.
What's that?
So you
Oh,
can-
for the love of fudge.
So you get
Oh,
like
shut up. I
Jungle
love that
Beats.
game.
Yeah, there was. Keep forgetting to turn it on.
We used to play that
So that's what I've been
four-player.
doing on. Yeah, I know that's a good game. So
We should play that this
we
week.
could ask Travis what he's been playing with. Freaking guess what he's been playing.
Monkey Ball or
And I'm
Jungle
still
Beats?
pissed at Nintendo, by the way. They are just the worst with
So you
communication.
know.
Travis, could you look at me when you're talking? Thank you.
Yeah, I guess. So basically, the original Pokebank, which is supposed to transfer from the last generation to this one, was supposed to come out obviously 2 days after Christmas, and that got delayed for a handful of Japanese people were able to download it. Got delayed for a month. Then Japan got it. They didn't really say anything during that month. They put out like one tweet said that they would announce more information about it in the future, which I had said on a previous show. And then they also announced basically after Japan got it that then North America would get it, and then after that Europe and Australia would get it. So it was basically 2 weeks after Japan got it. Europe just got it today. And so they both lied about that, about coming to North America next. So I was a little upset. I was a little sad. I was like, I understand maybe the server is under stress or whatever. So they kind of want to release it with one of the smaller regions to test it out, so make sure there's too much server overload. But they have said jack shit about it, about the US. I understand, like, hey, technical issues happen. As a guy in tech, it's not easy to do. Not easy to have, some sort of cloud-based service out there. I get that. But fucking say something to your customers. Give a tentative, explanation, hey, this is why we're doing it. They haven't said anything. We're just kind of guessing on why it may not be out yet. Nobody really knows.
It's really hard to take you seriously with those eyeballs.
Yeah, I know. So, but the thing is they're a multi-million-dollar fucking corporation.
Yeah.
They have world-class PR, right?
And they don't have a lackey that they can send.
No. They clearly don't have world-class PR.
No, but
That's
the thing is,
how they handle
I really think
They
it's
have
kind
a precedent
I
that
think
they
it's,
want to listen to.
I think it's, a combination of them being on hard times financially, and it's kind of a Japanese business culture to, if there's something that goes wrong, they don't really say anything about it, they just try to fix it in the background.
Yeah.
But when it's
that is what Sony did. That makes
yeah,
sense.
they don't really try to do any damage control. They just try to get it fixed as soon as possible and try to work with it. I get that, but it's been over a month. It's been a month and a week so far since Japan first got it. So
I'd just like to point out that I almost made a Fukushima joke, but I decided against it.
there's actually been a lot of circulation on Reddit today saying that U.S. hasn't got it. They're getting it last now. This is all revenge for Pearl Harbor. And then us dropping nukes on them.
Oh, I love
so
Reddit because they're racist.
Reddit was like, yeah, this is because you dropped 2 nukes on us, and then
Well, they're
heading for a third.
I mean, I get it.
we're sorry.
Come on, Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean,
You have us by the balls, Nintendo. Come on.
I know.
It's nice.
And that's the thing. It's a paid service. I want to pay them to use their service.
Right.
Well, you can't.
Everybody, Australia's got it. Europe's got it.
Travis
Japan's
is
got it.
literally
the real
fly right now.
reason
He's telling Nintendo to shut up and take his money.
They're tired of the Americans just wanting to buy their way into everything. You know what? Sometimes money can't buy things. Shut up, Larry.
But Japan can.
Yeah, I know.
How they can buy underwear out of a vending machine, for crying out loud.
That's true. You can buy it. You can buy
Yeah.
anything
Yeah,
on the
Japan.
vending machine in Japan. That's pretty impressive.
And they have Z.
Yeah, I've been working my
Yeah,
way
so they have
into the
Zima.
competitive
And a
ladder.
vending
I'm
machine?
doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. It's nice.
I
It's a
would
game
assume.
I've been able to pick up, put down. So it's something to play for a few minutes and go back to whatever I was doing. So enjoy it. Those minutes have added up to a lot of hours. Just side note.
They do.
Yeah.
A
Weird.
lot of hours.
Travis takes a really long lunch every 2 hours at work. I'm sorry.
Harley stops playing every once in a while?
Oh shit, I got like 10 tickets. Fuck.
No,
Oh, but I got a Charmander.
it's more like 50 an hour. It's like,
Right.
yes.
Ah, fuck those guys.
I'm leveling up here.
Great.
I don't care
Need to
that
get the
email's down.
experience.
Call Microsoft. Anyway,
They have a new CEO.
yep. It's Tim Cook. No, wait, no.
Ah, fuck, that was Apple. Damn.
Ooh, ouch. I can simultaneously run 2 companies at a time and suck at both.
I want the rainbow everywhere in industrial design. Yeah.
Someday I will earn that turtleneck.
Pastels.
Anyway. Hey,
What are we? I don't.
what? What, new bat? Really?
What?
That boring to you?
Fine.
Pee break.
Anyway,
Thanks, Tom.
It had too much beer.
I'm sure the whole freaking planet needed to know that.
Well, it was.
That's a little weird.
I can't add on to that. It would be.
Anyway, I've been playing. It's Godus, so I'm doing a Godus.
Goddess?
Yeah, but
I've seen you on that
it's
one.
a god game.
When I considered playing a game and then shut my
It's
computer
not.
down.
It doesn't have 2 X, it's just 1.
Yeah, but don't you think you're just trying to be
I
clever
don't-
with the name?
English
know.
language-ish.
I don't even think
Thank
so.
you.
But anyway, it's got a weird name, but it's a pretty good game. It's a redo of Populous, but it's different enough to not be a Populous clone. Really, I would call it a Populous genre. So it's a god game, basically. It's good. It's
populous.
I haven't played multiplayer, but they've got kind of a simulated multiplayer with it. So basically you're building your land and then you can break out into these battles. It's really cool because it continues with what you're doing while you're doing this battle. And then you come back and you gain cards for it, and those cards give you different upgrades. So yeah, it's really, really enjoyable. I'd recommend it, even for, I think it's $20 right now. I got it for like 7. Wow. But for $20, no, it's a good game. It's got nice graphics. It's clean. It's still in beta, so it's still got some work to go. It's crisp and clean and colorful and no caffeine.
Like a Doritos.
It's like a frickin' Dorito. So, it's time for the end of the show. What have we learned?
Thank God.
I thought you liked what have we learned. I thought you were going to get crap for not doing it if I didn't do it. What have you learned, Larry?
What have I learned?
Make it quick, damn it.
No.
I'm going to play that game.
Come back to me.
Alright. Matt, what have you learned?
When I hear everyone else's what have they learned, maybe I'll learn something.
I've learned that Cthulhuchadores.
I had Cthulhu. No, I had Cthulhu once, and I got
just
shot.
call it elder wrestling.
Good.
Might be a little drunk.
Elderly
Whiskey.
wrestling.
Yes. I've learned that
Eldor.
Oh, nice.
Cthulhuchadores, I don't know, but they make interesting squelching sounds when they fight. And
Yeah, they get all
sexual.
Squishy.
Sexual.
Let's see.
Sexual.
And I tentacle raped Larry to death.
What the fuck?
Tube's ticklish on his feet like every.
No, what'd you learn today?
That you guys are obsessed with my foot today.
Yeah, I got a little foot
Get out of
fetish.
here!
I think it's the socks, really.
It is the socks, really.
It's kind of like
What's with the lines on the bottom of his socks?
It's practically
it's kind of like punk,
Arch
you know.
support? Are you old? Arch support?
Well, I am a-
Maybe.
What the hell is that gonna support?
Nothing.
It's
Show the camera.
Those are
Show the
diabetic
camera.
socks.
He got him for Christmas.
I think it's
I am on my feet most
From
of the
who?
time because
Grandma?
I don't
Or
know.
is that
I am a
grip?
chef.
Ah, grip. I love
that's
it.
it.
I am a chef, so yeah,
Freddy's
these
grip?
socks are kind of nice. And look it, they got little holes so that I can breathe.
That's what she said.
Nice. Ben, what'd you learn today?
Nothing at all.
That's bad
Oh.
for you.
Oh, God!
What'd you learn?
Oh!
I learned that Larry learns things about people that learn.
Yeah.
Larry's
I
very
get it.
meta.
Yeah.
Has your
Think about it a
son
couple
been
times.
drinking
I will, yeah,
tonight?
Tom, what have you learned tonight?
That Bill Nye is kicking Ken Ham's ass.
Go, Bill Nye.
Bill.
For anybody who needs a background, basically Bill Nye is currently in a debate with Ken Ham, who runs the Creation Museum. So it's creationism versus evolution, basically.
I had that class in
Bill
in
Nye.
Parkside many years ago.
So yeah, I plan to watch that.
Bill.
Is he bringing up any skepticism?
Who is?
Like David Hume's skepticism?
No, not yet. They've
Silent belief in science.
All right,
Mysticals, belief
lovely
in
game
religion.
talk, Tom. That'll get us hate mail. Travis!
From the creationists that listen to our podcast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I learned that I would
Stop.
like to hopefully get another round of Cthuluchadores, and I want to play with the advanced rules, show it off a bit, you know, like, it's pretty fun. So I enjoyed it. Highly recommend following on Kickstarter. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what they're planning to do with the game. I would like to see, like, stuff that adds a little more flair to the game. If, like, you know, the artwork's cool. I like the style. So I know that they had, like, I said before, the origami figures. So kind of like stuff that kind of makes the game a little more immersive. I think would be really
I
awesome.
read somewhere in there there's like a link to the origami.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can print it out and stuff. So yeah, so basically anything like I don't know if they're planning on adding artwork to the games or anything like that, but anything that makes the game more immersive because it's
like cool swag in the Kickstart.
Yeah, so I'm sure they're gonna have that. But
Guys, games and beer so we can show it off.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm looking forward to checking it out. But the game mechanics are definitely pretty solid. So it's a pretty balanced game. And
what the hell, Tom?
Come on.
We're pros here.
Otherwise, I'm looking forward. I haven't played with my Oculus in a while, and I need to start getting stuff ready for the Midwest Gaming Classic. So I'm excited.
Have you played with this? Did you put the groovy ass on it?
No, I really haven't.
That's a coming attraction. We have.
I'm sure that makes a big difference.
I think it does. Makes the game all that
For
much
future
better.
shows, soon future show, Oculus.
Yeah,
we're actually doing it next week.
show.
So that's why I actually ended up bringing it today because
Shuffle Puck.
Cafe.
No, it's the remake of it. Shuffle Puck. Darn, I've been playing the heck out of that too.
Shuffle Puck 3D.
But anyway, it's the new Shuffle Puck game. Why don't I remember it now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I want to say Shuffle Puck Cafe.
We're not that drunk. We're not that drunk. We're not that drunk. We're not that drunk.
Yeah, we really are.
What have you learned,
a little.
Larry?
You know, I'm thinking that maybe we should do
earlier.
final thoughts rather than what have we learned, because we often
really don't learn
that
anything.
much.
Yeah, we don't learn shit. I should just say
But
something.
I like googly eyes on a riff.
See, you learned that.
Yeah, and you know, I like wrestling-based games.
Yeah, come to find out, right?
I like wrestling.
You want to wrap
Hey, Matt, you get oiled up and wrestle.
I learned that you guys watch every move I make, because all I have to do is go potty, and you guys are all saying, "Where's Newbeck going?"
Only when you
Newbeck's
step
leaving.
over me.
Run to the
And
camera.
also over me. And
Well, you guys are all sitting
We're
in a
only
bad
creepy
place.
sometimes.
maybe you were sitting in a bad place and we were
I was
fine.
sitting in a comfy spot, and you guys all sat right in front of me, so where I wouldn't be able to get out.
This was
You
a
know,
nice
it's fine. I'll
little
step over you right now, and I'll step on all of you.
Step over all your shit.
Step over all your shit.
And I'm gonna sit on Ben's feet.
Sitting on me.
Tickle the
Poor
foot.
Ben. Well, it's been another episode of Guys. You know what I learned today? Mike's feet smell pretty good.
Thank you.
You bet, on the other hand.
They smell like
Thanks for
pickle
watching,
pizza.
guys. Kids and beer.
We wonder why you did.
Work today. He didn't.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Nice ending. You're good.
My feet's like great cause.
Oh God. And the credits roll.
Legs hurt a lot. Like how you game.
So it'd been nice.